the Hood Fellas Morning News.
Wake up, pull up, tune into the scene. Epic Brady, keeping it clean. Talking trends, memes, all this in between. Internet dreams and the wild routines. We got hot takes, laughs, and debates. World going wild? Yeah, we can relate. It's news with a vibe, never fake, never snooze. You're rocking with the Hood Fellas Morning News. Start your day, we bring the truth and a few goose too. Coffee in the cup, good mood on cue. Talking what's poppin', what's old, what's new. We the Hood Fellas Morning News. Back. Breaking news? Nah, just breakfast talk. Trending topics, yeah, we do that a lot. Stay tuned, we never clock out, cause we the ones they talking about.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hood Fellas Morning News. Anyway, I don't expect this stream to be popping off like that, but, I mean, we still got stuff to talk about, stuff to do. First off, I want to talk about some Hood Fellas shit that's going on, some news. So, I told Lila and Kobe we need to get some more content out there, and whenever they want, they can go live. Just have something to talk about. Have fun, because I rewatched the episode we did. It was good. Really good. I like the chemistry between the three of us. But those two need more screen presence in a way. But, you know, that all comes with time. And I think solo streams or streams with them together would work really well. That's why I'm kind of doing this Hood Fellas Morning News. If they want to hop in, they can hop in. That's fine. And just have fun. But we do have some news topics to talk about today. One of them is the Wisconsin data centers that are being built, and why there's positives and negatives to it, just like everything in life. But what I am going to do quick is I'm going to hop into live on air so that if anyone wants to come in, talk about what's going on. I don't expect anyone to really be watching, but I'm going to still work because we need content out there. Because everything we did before was on Exile's channel, but so all the viewers and stuff went there. But Kobe, Lila, and I are dedicated to this, doing whatever we can. So, and Saturday will be a new Hood Fellas episode. I don't know if Kobe will stream or if Lila will want to stream where I'm running the OBS because she can't run OBS. But we'll get to it. We'll work on it. You know, it is what it is. But yep, I have everything all popped up. We're good to go. But yeah, let's get right into the first one, actually. With the Wisconsin data center story. But after that, then we have some clips from the Bellied Up podcast about a Goth GF, two 20-year-olds moving in with their father. I fucked that up, but basically this guy, Ethan, he's calling for some advice for some older gentleman about what to do. They're about 20 years old, and they want to move in with each other because she's getting kicked out of her house. So we'll see how he's hilarious. That's all I got to say. But yeah, let's get right into this data center story.
In Wisconsin,
This is Charlie. He is a comedian. He was known for the Manitowoc Minute back in the day, and he has a huge problem with the Port Washington, Wisconsin, with the artificial intelligence data centers. So let's see what his points are.
Approved a massive AI data center because apparently the Common Council got blackmailed by a robot. Folks, that's why you only send fish pics. Here
Facts. Fish fix is crazy.
is what the data center is going to look like. Shit. However, Silicon Valley applauds the decision for building another massive data center anywhere other than Silicon Valley. Folks, Wisconsin's becoming a dumping ground for these AI data centers.
He ain't wrong. It really is. It really sucks because this is the farmland state. And it does piss me off in a way. But Anyway.
Centers, these tech douchebags know we got a lot of fresh water in the Great Lakes.
Yep.
For now. But these things have been replacing farms and forests all over Wisconsin. So get ready to say goodbye America's Dairyland and hello America's motherboard. That
F this. America's motherboard. I hope the fuck not. Wisconsin has some beautiful landscapes and forests and tons of lakes and everything. So I hope this doesn't cause problems. But there's a lot more to this story.
license plate's gonna suck eggs. Now, on the one hand, this data center may destroy the land, take water from farmers, pollute the Great Lakes, pleasure the devil, lower property values because of light and sound pollution, also lower the aquifers, screw up your water pressure, increase power bills, force neighboring towns to put up power lines they don't want, shout out West Bend, create very...
All right, that's fucked up. If they're doing that, that's fucked. One city's ideas should not affect every other city in Wisconsin.
few jobs that will quickly be replaced by robots. And did I mention pleasure the devil? But on the other hand, without these data centers, AI wouldn't be able to take our jobs or end all of humanity. So, you know, it's a balancing act here, folks. You got...
That's a good point right there. Like, they're building a data center to take other people's jobs right now. It's kind of fucked.
Take the bad with the terrible. And we're not doing it for us. No, this is America. It is our civic duty to make sure the billionaires become trillionaires with no expense spared, especially our own. Now, look, folks, I don't live in Port Washington, all right? I live a walleye's whiz away. But I can tell you this much. I watched the Common Council meeting, and I saw each and every one of you get up there and say you didn't want this data center. And then what did the Common Council do? They said, yeah, we hear you. Well, that's...
This is why people need to get out and vote, because... if you don't vote for your representative who will represent what you think and what your views are, then you're going up ass over tea kettle at that point. You're getting fucked.
It's got to be a no-go. This isn't the federal government, okay? It's supposed to work. Here in Wisconsin, we care about people, and we care about walleyes and ducks. We don't give a loon's toot about Silicon Valley. I don't know what's going on with your Common Council, Port Washington. Maybe they're drinking the water coming out of a data center. It's not...
Maybe they're drinking that Flint, Michigan water.
Too late, though. Port Washington, don't give up the fight. And everyone else, make sure you're...
I vote for only trans candidates. Damn.
Common Council ain't pulling the same crap. I don't want Wall-E. I want Wall-I. And I think you...
That is a great line. We want Wall-E, not Wall-I. We want Wall-I, not Wall-E. Because these data centers are an actual issue. By the way, if you guys can come up with a goal, I'll do it next Hoodfellas episode on Saturday. For a like goal. We just got to figure something out.
You do too. Well, folks, that is your Man to Walk Minute special report. As always, go Packers and the Bears.
Yeah, these data centers, it sounds like no one in that damn town wanted it in Port Washington. Like, no one wanted it. But we have some more on it. He actually went on CBS 58 to check it out. Let me make sure everything's all good. I don't know. What do you guys think of these data centers? No, they're not good for the environment at all. And when you have the dairyland like Wisconsin, it's really fucked.
One of Wisconsin's best-known comedians, but recently he's taken to a new cause, showing us a side of him we don't often get to see, taking a stand against an artificial...
By the way, guys, don't worry. This will get a lot more fun later, okay?
artificial intelligence data center.
Actually, Charlie Burns is in that one too. Fuck.
That's coming to Port Washington.
Yeah, while Barron's is against the facility, others are for it. In part one of this special report, I sit down with Barron's and the mayor of Port Washington to get both sides.
He just looks like a Mayor Quimby type shit, you know? They are great job producers too. Are you sure about that? I don't know.
Welcome to the Manitowoc Minute.
Charlie Barron's has millions of followers on social media.
Oh my gosh.
And a platform people turn to for a good laugh.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's time now for the Craigslist kicker.
Craigslist kicker.
Well, that's got to be a no-go.
Charlie took to his platform for a different reason.
Port Washington, Wisconsin just approved a massive AI data center.
He posted this video speaking out against a huge artificial intelligence data center being built.
That's the video
in
we
Port
just watched,
Washington.
by the way.
Wisconsin's becoming a dumping ground for these AI data centers.
After watching the city council meeting,
We want
what
Wall-E,
Charlie
not
saw
Wall-I.
didn't sit well with him.
Where you had all these people saying they didn't want something, and yet the city council went in a different direction.
You know, that Charlie is actually doing a really good service to the people of Port Washington right there. He's giving a voice to the voiceless. He's kind of like a CM Punk in that way, if you think about it. I had to bring wrestling in somehow. You know me. I have to bring in some type of wrestling lingo. But these fucking people, these representatives aren't representing the people of Port Washington. What the fuck? This is why you go out and vote.
I have no idea.
Vote local government, because these are going to be the people that will affect your day-to-day. Figure out what's going on. And if you live in a small community like I have, you kind of, like I grew up in, you kind of know who will represent you and who won't, who will have special interests and who won't. You really need to do it.
Footprint.
I think this is ill thought out. It should have been a referendum.
You've
Yes.
got a whole room full of people against this.
So I was just trying to like amplify the voices of these people who I don't think had their voices heard.
Because apparently the Common Council got blackmailed by a robot.
I saw the video. It was brought to my attention over the weekend. I kind of looked at it with a sad face, like,
Oh my God, you're a grown-ass man. Don't say it like that. I looked at it with a sad face. Motherfucker, listen to your fucking people who got you. Mayor, whatever the fuck your name is, get out there and fucking represent the people who put you in office.
all the work we've done to try to communicate the reality and the truth about our project now is in question.
The project
should be.
is a gigantic one, years in the making, spearheaded by Port Washington Mayor Ted Knightsky, approved in August with plans to start moving dirt next month.
It means that we are going to be in a position to be able to sustain our community's future.
More than 16
How about you support the local farmland and the farmers that were there? How about that instead, motherfucker?
100 acres, 3 miles north of downtown Port Washington, bought by Vantage Data Centers for $8 billion to build at least 3.2 million square feet of AI data centers.
The economic impact for our city, though, is significant because right now, just the minimum guarantee of $8 billion in investment, that's their...
Yes, you're investing. It will give jobs at some point. Yes, it'll create good jobs when building. But these AI data centers, you're basically building them to take people's jobs at this point. That's what it feels like.
Minimum guarantee. That's 8 times what our city is currently worth.
We're losing the thing that makes Wisconsin, America's dairyland, and the tech companies are seeing this as like, oh, we've got all this fresh water. You can quickly see how this is going to turn into America's motherboard.
Well, the farmers willingly sold their properties because family farms are not sustaining anymore.
That's why this is why everyone needs to support these family farms. Some of these family farms have been there for generations. I sound old, but it is what makes Wisconsin, Wisconsin. It's hard to put into words, bro. It's what makes it all worth it. I don't get the complaints about all. I think it was more like, for me at least, I grew up here. I know this I know this state. I know this community. And the thing that makes Wisconsin so great is the land and the farmers. And like the fact that it's kind of cool with like the big agriculture culture around us. And we're kind of losing that when we're losing that much farmland.
Corporate farms. My nightmare.
I might be seeing. It's also kind of gay. I can't compete. No, they can't, but that's why the community needs the support.
Would be the north side of Port Washington in the town being a gigantic corporate farm where they're leaching things into the soil and they're sucking the groundwater dry and they're polluting our creeks.
Water usage is a big concern with these data centers. The mayor says theirs is a closed-loop system that will use about 22,000 gallons a day, or around 8 million gallons a year, the equivalent of about 65 homes or 12 Olympic-sized swimming pools, bought from the city, sourced from Lake Michigan.
At the end of the day, it's not going to have a significant impact. It's not going to disrupt our environment.
The data center is just the beginning, because if you have a data center, it's like having a big shop vac, you know? And the shop vac, what do you need for that?
I love how he puts it all into the common man's lingo, too.
You need an extension cord. So, you know, you throw that out over all these farmlands. Those are the utilities. The utilities own those, and the utilities can take land through eminent domain. So you quickly see how people just don't have much of a choice in this.
Where the power lines will land is still...
I think the biggest problem with this data center, though, is the fact that the community also was not listened to when the people who lived there, who put these people in office, were not listened to.
being figured out, with several communities fighting against them.
So that's beyond my control. It is a massive amount of energy.
Port's data center is a 1.3 gigawatt facility, enough to power around 1 million homes.
What I do appreciate about Vantage is their commitment to 70% renewable energy being used to power their facility.
The mayor also touted what Vantage is doing with the land around the data center. This initial project will take up about 40% of the land, 600.
I'd like to see the political of the community. All of them were against it, Mazer. Like, a lot of the American industry.
72
True.
acres of the 1,644 acres they bought. They'll build retention ponds, restore wetlands, and plant over 2,300 trees on 8-foot berms to hide the facility from public eye.
Our zoning code was designed and developed so that it had to basically disappear in a forest that they will create.
We are sort of trading our farmland for a thing that's gonna like take everyone's jobs. You know, I mean, that's the trajectory. That's the stated goal in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to lose our farmland, to lose our jobs.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot to think about.
It's a lot. Both interviews were a lot. They were, you know, extensive 30, 45-minute interviews, and both men are very well researched. They're very intelligent, and it was...
No, these data centers are 100% a double-edged sword, though. I don't know. I like to go floating every summer. I don't want to float in polluted water.
A lot, and this is
Small town America is getting clapped by certain political ideology. 100%.
only part one of the series. So
Well, they both presented their sides in a strong way.
Yeah,
mean, you
I
can
totally
see
agree.
The point of view.
Absolutely, and it's a big talker, and it's affecting a lot of communities right now. So it's
Because it's not just Port Washington that's getting kind of clapped out of it. It's surrounding communities too.
good for a lot of people just to know what these are all about, because
For sure.
they're popping up other places too, not just in Port Washington. And tomorrow night we will bring you part 2 of this special report talking about job creation.
Look, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to take the guy that looks like this over the guy that looks like this. You don't trust politicians. I trust a guy who shows up in a Bucks hat and this to talk about what's good for a community. I don't know if I'm wrong about that, but usually guys who look like this know what the community should be.
The effects of artificial intelligence and the big mystery that the public may never get an answer to when it comes to Port Washington's facility.
We actually have part 2 ready and lined up right now. So let's get into that.
There's more regulation on a bratwurst than the entire artificial intelligence.
He ain't wrong. There is. Like, the fact there is more regulation on food that we eat than stuff that could probably kill us in the future. Because we're going to piss off AI. Because we humans were very controversial. We like to argue a lot. Who knows? AI might take some of them violent tendencies from us.
Intelligence industry. Why is that?
Our community's future is foggy at best without a project of this size or scale.
Last night, we brought you part 1 of our sit-down interviews with comedian Charlie Behrens and the mayor of Port Washington, Ted Neitzke, talking about the 1,600-acre, 3 million square foot artificial intelligence data center coming to Port Washington. They talked about land consumption, water consumption, and electricity. Well, tonight is part 2, discussing job creation,
Skynet,
the effects
exactly,
of
fat and
artificial
handsome.
intelligence, and the big mystery that is still unknown about the facility.
Skynet, my ChatGPT fucking hates me. You're going to die. That's all I know. You're going to die in Minecraft, buddy.
We're not growing food. We're growing food for robots to do our jobs.
Jeffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI, has said, you know, if we stay on this trajectory, we'll all be gone in 5 years. Does it concern you that we're helping AI grow in our backyard?
No. I heard the same thing when I was a new teacher in the 90s about the internet, that it was going to take my job away.
You are building a AI data center, and the purpose of AI, as stated by the heads of the AI company, is to replace our jobs.
As for the jobs,
Yo, that's the scariest part of all this, I think, is the fact that at one point our jobs could be gone. I didn't go to college. What am I going to do? Construction at this point? I don't know.
the AI data center creates, it's a hot topic. Yes, it creates thousands of jobs to build it, but after that, how many people will actually work long term in a building full of computers?
Mazer, you might actually know that better than I do. Could you tell me how many jobs one of these data centers usually could produce?
Love to see the numbers, because from my research with these data centers, they hire very few people for the amount of land that they take up.
There will be more people working in one data center in Port Washington than work in our power plant.
See, they both have all these different ways, so there's no way to get the real truth. I don't know. It's something I'm going to have to start researching, but I already have my stance on it. AI closed in on my previous job. Dude, exactly. Fat and Handsome, you're a good example of that, bro.
So there will be between 100 and 300 people every day working in there. We'll have 4 of them, and only a couple hundred jobs in a community of 13,000 is a lot.
How long are those jobs going to last if the purpose of these AI data centers is to replace jobs?
And what company will those people be working for? Vantage Data Centers is the owner and operator of the facility, but what AI company they lease it to is not public knowledge and may never be. But at the same time, the mayor says...
Whoa. So we don't even know who the fuck's going to use that data center like that. So, I could be wrong, but from what it sounds like... Let me rewatch that.
And what company will those people be working for? Vantage Data Centers is the owner and operator of the facility, but what...
So they own the facility, but they lease out the AI.
AI company they lease it to is not public knowledge and may...
That's fucked. The community should be... If the community's getting this fucking data center, they should know who the fuck's moving in. Legit happened faster than I thought. Pretty scary for folks in every industry, especially actors. Dude, they're getting fucked the worst. Like when you can get an AI as SpongeBob and just not use the voice actor for SpongeBob. It's crazy. Cashiers, drive-through operators. Dude, I know. Like even like these like... Where the fuck are high schoolers going to work? That's my question.
Never be. But at the same time...
Because the best part about growing up is you get to experience those jobs and work with people and become friends with people growing up. I don't know. AI, it is a scary thing. I use it day to day. But that doesn't change the fact of how scary it can be.
The mayor says there are no NDAs.
That was one of our early...
Fat and Handsome, when I'm done with this thing, do you want to hop up in here? I'll bring you up.
Which is very likely why I don't know who's going to go inside.
The AI companies are secretive in a lot of ways, and this is a case in point. You know, you don't exactly know who it is, which tech company is coming in here.
Yeah. Why doesn't it concern you that you don't know who will be taking over a facility in your backyard?
Well, because we know Vantage. And Vantage is not a seller. They're not going to build it and sell it.
You don't know Vantage. They're leasers. You know the people who tell you exactly what you want to hear to get exactly what you want. That's what you got.
That's their economic model, is to own and operate that. We've been told already that we'll be an American company.
The point of an elected official is to represent the will of the people. Mm-hmm. Well, if you can't tell the people what's in the deal, how can you accurately reflect the will of the people?
We did listen. People were heard.
The mayor says groundbreaking for the data center is set for mid-November, with plans to be up and running by 2029. A done deal in his eyes, but a cause for concern that Charlie won't give up on.
No, you shouldn't.
I hold no ill will against them, and my request would be to seek the full picture, the full story.
I know what I think, but what's more important is I just want people to be educated so they can say what they think.
I don't want Wall-E, I want Wall-I.
I think the environment is definitely Hey, what's up, Craig? I think the environment is definitely a big factor in all this. Like I've said it before this entire stream. This state of Wisconsin has beautiful land all the way around. And bro, I just don't want to see it go to shit.
Now, according to the Midwest Environmental Advocates, there are still things that need final approval when it comes to the data center. The high voltage power lines and where they'll land, the dozens of diesel powered generators they need, and who will pay for the necessary infrastructure upgrades, the taxpayers or Vantage data centers.
If taxpayers have to pay for that, that's fucked because they didn't even want it.
We will have a link to how you can still get involved attached to this story on our website. Now, the next city council meeting in Port Washington is Tuesday.
All right, and that was that story. Let me switch cameras. So yeah, it's really fucked all around, bro. Like, if these people have to pay for upkeep and upgrading, like the taxpayers who didn't even want this, that'd be like me bringing you a quarter pounder when you wanted a fucking salad. Fuck that shit. Does anyone else want to come up and kind of give their opinion on anything? Because I'll bring you up right now. Because, like, I don't know. It just pisses me off seeing all these AI data centers and what they're doing to the environment as well. And the fact that taxpayers didn't even want this shit to begin with. Kind of heartbreaking in a sense if you think about it. All right. Should we keep talking about this, or is there some more debate? Exactly. You think you want the salad, but did you really want the salad? But yeah, should we move on to the Ethan and his Goth? It's actually another Charlie Burns thing. So it's kind of funny how this all lined up, because I planned to watch all this. This should take us for like another hour or so. Let's do it. It's a pretty funny watch. Oh, fuck. Okay. Nope, wrong screen. There we go. This is from the Bellied Up podcast with the Miles Ya Betcha guy and Charlie Burns, both great comedians. Ethan's Goth girlfriend saga. Yeah. Let's switch this screen. I need a third monitor, folks. That's all I know.
Welcome to the Bellied Up podcast.
Thank you.
Who we got on the line?
Hello?
Hello? Who do we got on the line?
Oh, wow. I'm really surprised. Hi, my name's Ethan. Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, Ethan. I thought you were surprised. Sorry. Oh.
You got me there.
He's surprised. I'm Miles.
Ethan, what's going on, man? Belly on up to the bar. Tell us what's on your mind.
Big part of my life's coming up. I met this fine woman. We've been going on for quite some time now.
Craig, do you have opinions about the data centers or anything you know about them? And I'll bring you up to talk about them. I'm willing to give everyone a voice, even if they're not from here. Just their opinions on taxpayers not getting what they want and getting a terrible environment in return. So yeah, I'll bring you up if you need it. If you want to talk about it, just let me know in chat, because I don't have the Discord up.
Around like 6, 8, 9 months, something like that. And she popped the question, hey, you want to get a house with me? 6, 8, fine woman. We've been coming up.
All right.
Belly on up to the bar. Tell us what's on your mind.
Big part of my life's coming up.
Big part.
I met this fine woman. We've been going on for quite some time now. I think around like 6, 8, 9 months, something
6, 8,
like that.
9 months.
And
that's how I'm going to start doing my time. How long you been doing Hood Fellas? 4, 5, 6 months. It is a highly political issue, 100%. Well, Craig, getting members waiting, and I'll drag you up, and I'll let you give an opinion on it for a little bit.
The question, hey, you want to get a house with me? And I said, I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty fine. here's the thing, though. She lives up in the good old Kansas City. I live out in the country, about, I don't know, an hour and a half drive to
Only weirdos live in Kansas City like J Clop.
and from. So we're trying to find a house, but we just don't have enough time. Now, I live with my father,
Small town
Brandon. He's
Wisconsin
around
needs to
7
vote a
years
certain
old.
way because they know what's
And
up with the
I
community.
just find it a little bit, embarrassing, just to have a woman over living in this house with me, with my father, 7 years old. I just think it's a little bit embarrassing, a little bit awkward. Maybe I'm just thinking about it this way. What do you guys think?
No, it's definitely a little embarrassing, a little awkward. No, just kidding.
We just had a conversation.
I'm just kidding.
Miles, will you grow up? Can you treat our guests with some respect?
So sorry.
Good
So
Lord.
sorry.
There's nothing embarrassing about it.
No.
Hey, yeah, there ain't
No, I
really
actually
much
was going
embarrassing.
to say it sounds like you and your dad got like a cool vibe going, a little bit like on the movie Step Brothers.
Yep, that's what I was about to pause and
Yeah,
say.
like you guys shit with the door open, you make beef jerky, and now this girl's gonna move.
You know what, Mazer? You ain't wrong. They did vote red, but still, I think it's different than federal. I think federal and local government should be held in different standards. The local government should be listening to their people and what they want, but the farmers did willingly sell their land, so I can't complain too much about that.
In and ruin all that for you guys?
I don't think it's necessarily ruining, but yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's I've just never really been like a hey dad, here's my girlfriend, or hey mom, here's my girlfriend at
you're
the
not
time.
wrong,
I've always
Mazer.
just like singled that out in my life.
You've separated girlfriends from parents.
Yeah.
Oh wait, ladies and gentlemen, we got Craig. Let me get the scene ready, and I'll get Craig up here. Okay. Get his opinion on these data centers. Hey, Craig, what's on your mind? Can you turn your camera on for me, buddy? I cannot hear you. Craig.
Oh, well, the mic was on.
Oh, yep, there you go. I hear you. How you doing this morning, Craig?
What's up, man?
Just figured out.
I'm actually doing pretty good.
Just wanted to try this morning show, and I saw this in the news, and it's not close to where I live, but it's in the same state where I am, so I kind of wanted to give my opinions on it. And it was mostly pissed about local government not listening to the people they represented.
Yeah, I mean that's bullshit. I mean, we all sit there and the taxpayers themselves has voted to put people in office. Why are y'all not going to listen? Why are y'all not going to listen to us?
Exactly.
Because I mean, that AI shit is just bullshit, man. I'm telling you, like you said, it is polluting the air worse than what, and all that shit. And that's why that's what I don't get, because the government is taking vehicles that put pollution in the air and transporting them into battery operated vehicles.
Mm-hmm. No, they're battery operated
But
vehicles
yet-
are just as bad for the environment, or if not maybe a little better, but they still no mode of transportation besides maybe a bicycle is good for the environment.
Right. But anyways, they're doing this and transferring that to where it don't put too much pollution in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yet these big companies are coming up and doing this AI shit and putting so much pollution in the air. I mean, why don't the government just get on to them for that shit?
It's not just that, it's also the polluting into Lake Michigan, from what the news story said, because the data center is really close to Lake Michigan. I don't know, it's scary. And then for me personally, I've always supported farmers at the end of the day. I think that people need to support these like generational independent farms. But I get why people don't at the same time, because their prices are going to have to be higher because they're not some big corporate farm. And it sucks, but I mean, I grew up with a generational farm. My grandparents had one. They had to sell it, and now the most generational farm we have are Amish, basically. The Amish are like the
Yeah.
last true generational farmers.
Yeah, the only place that I've actually seen an Amish or Mennonite, because
Oh, yeah.
Mennonites are just like Amish, just the Mennonites, they like electronics like we do. Amish don't, but they do.
Yep. Oh,
And
Mazer says always
they're-
buy local, but I make a lot of money, so I can. True. That's very true.
Yep.
But buy local if you can. Like, I try to. Like, to be honest, we're talking about the Amish. You ever been to one of those Amish stores? Like one of those stores the
Oh,
Amish
man.
have? They are so fun and easy to see.
Yeah, they are.
And like everything's so cheap too.
It is, man. You if you ever go back to an Amish store, man, grab some Amish. It's taffy.
Yep.
Taffy. They made by hand. Oh man, it's amazing.
What was it? One time I bought like they had like cornflakes, right? They had like a 1 gallon bag of cornflakes for like $20.
Oh yeah.
I bought that shit and I ate cornflakes for breakfast every day. Exactly. Don't be wasteful. Only thing we could do as individuals can do. Or we could vote for the representatives that'll represent our views better. That's always another option right there. But people are so focused on what color their party is or... Because when people do that, federal government, 9 times out of 10, you'll get what you want out of it. Well, not even 9 times out of 10. I say 7 times out of 10. But with local government, you really got to look at the people. And what's good about this, like Port Washington is a smaller community, is that the people you're putting into office 9 times out of 10. So you got to put in the person that you know personally and can put and will represent you and your views. But it sounds like the taxpayers didn't even get the option besides for who they vote for. Like, it should have been a referendum at the end of the day.
Yeah, they should have like everything else. They should have put a vote on it, just so the taxpayers can have a say in it.
It sucks, but that's just not how the world goes anymore. They voted that way at the beginning. And I hope it's a wake up call for them to actually look into more than what political party they associate with. Because
hopefully,
yep. Because when I vote, I don't really vote the federal level unless like I have the day off or something. Like for elections, I don't think I hate to say it, but I don't think I even voted because by the time I got done with work, the polls were all gone. I should have voted early, but I didn't. But with local elections, I usually do, and I usually do my research into the people and see if their values represent mine. And that's how I've always kind of looked at it. I always look for values that mimic mine or things that I think need to be... Pull me up, cuck. I'm going to dom you. Okay. Mazer's going to dom us, apparently. All right, Mazer. Go ahead.
What's up, you fucking schmuck?
Look, man, I'm just... From, like, living where I am and knowing how, like, the community of this state is, this is how I see it.
Yeah, that's fine. But the problem is when you say like things like the political color of your vote doesn't matter. Kind of does, right?
No. On a federal level, I agree, but on a local level, it should be you should do more research because these people are going to affect your day to day.
Yeah. But like, if you got a guy, right, a guy who's, and I'm gonna be very biased and partisan here, right? Obviously, I have a certain political, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
You got a guy who's a Republican, right? And he's for the Republican shit, right? He's identifying himself and his beliefs in such a way that he is a Republican. Republicans stand for a certain thing, right? They stand for originally they're supposed to be standing for like the free market and the smaller government, things like that, right? These are things that kill farmers, right?
Yeah.
The farmers need big government to provide them with subsidies and things to be able to provide cheaper prices for consumers. And
yeah,
things
good
like
luck with that.
So like, yeah, all farmers, right? Well, no, farmers get crazy subsidies already.
Yeah, but a lot. From what I remember, it was a lot of the like more corporate farms than the local, like the generational.
I agree, but still, at the same time, right? You've got farmers voting for this free market stuff and then complaining when the free market
Yeah.
blows their asses out, right? Like that
Mhm.
is gay as fuck, and
Yep.
they deserve what happens to them, in my opinion.
That
I would prefer local farms and stuff like that, and I do shop at local farms. I go to fucking farmers markets and shit. I'm fucking liberal, obviously. So
yeah.
obviously, you got me and my wife at the fucking farmers market like gay
Fuck
boys,
yeah.
right?
You
But
ever
like,
been to the
we're
Amish ones?
no. I live in the Northeast, so we're pretty, we're pretty far
Okay.
off from that. But yeah, I buy, eggs from people like, who just have eggs. Like there's a guy who's like 2 towns over that we go and drive and go pick up eggs at his little stand,
Damn,
right?
you go out of the way for the locals.
Yeah. I drive, I go do what I got to do, right? It's just something I do, but
Mhm.
yeah, the thing I have a problem with you saying is the political leaning of a local official doesn't matter because they have a thing, right? This is exactly what's
Well,
happening,
Mazer,
right?
I think you misheard me.
That
I said it doesn't I said that the voters shouldn't look at it that way. That's what I said. It's like how
Oh,
they
okay.
yeah, like if you're
Yeah, like that county,
Mhm.
the Port Washington County, they voted red.
Yep.
They're obviously they have a political lilt. It wasn't super far, but they have a lilt, right? And
Exactly.
now their farmlands are being bought up by a large corporation that's destroying, your environment
Mhm.
with this data center.
Like, could you tell me? You might know this better than most. Do those data centers? How many people do they usually employ for something like that? Because I know
It depends. If it's a huge one, it could be upwards of over 100 people. And some of the jobs are, normal people jobs. Not all of them, not a lot of them, but
Mhm.
some of them are. I mean, it is an increase in your area's, you know,
Yeah.
economy for sure,
Mhm.
right? Because you're gonna have engineers at the data center, right? Like who work there, live in your town. They're going to be buying things. They're going to be higher paid than your average worker, and that's a good thing for your economy. But at the same time, you're complaining about the environment being destroyed, and that's going to happen with
Yep.
these things.
Like, have you seen like pictures of Wisconsin in the state and everything? Because it is a
Yeah, it's a beautiful
state.
place. Beautiful place.
Yep. And I don't know. People just don't think their way through all this shit, and it kind of
Yeah,
pisses me
it's
off.
crazy. Like these farmers and people vote a certain way, right? And then that
Mhm.
like and people like wonder why these large companies are taking over like land and like destroying farms and destroying forests and shit. Like
Mhm.
it's gonna happen with the that certain political leaning
Yep.
that they've got.
But
All right, I'm out.
all right, just a sec. Okay. But my point with the Port Washington thing is it's not a big area. You should know, like 9 times out of 10, you're going to know the guy who's going to represent you. You should vote for the person who represents you the most. But it's a rough topic all the way through. I hope the people of Port Washington can get past it. I just, again, people voted. Mazer had a point. The people voted the way they wanted to vote. But my whole thing with the political, like the color of what you're voting for, is with local government, that shouldn't be the problem. Port Cuxington. True. But Mazer, I appreciate you coming up, buddy. Oh, there's Craig. Oh, Craig's dog. Is that Buff's dog?
Yeah. No, that's my dog.
Oh, okay. Did Buff take his dog with him? Or no?
No, he's actually over there. His roommate that lives with him, he's been taking him out and taking care of him.
Okay. Yeah. It sucks what's happening with Port Washington, but they did vote for it. But yeah, Mazer, I appreciate you coming up and giving your point of view. But here, I'll show some images of some Wisconsin land just to show how beautiful it is. All right, it's not the best quality, but it should work. Look at that beautiful, look at this beautiful land.
I know, man. They got so much beautiful land out there. So much hunting land.
Oh yeah, hunting is a big part of all of this. Like the hunting culture in Wisconsin is crazy, bro. Like, what's that song? I like big bucks or something like that.
there is so much land out there. I wonder if there's an actual Bigfoot out there.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be 100% honest with you. I would not be surprised if there was a Bigfoot somewhere. A Sasquatch. Well, we see it on I didn't want to bring Lolcow into this, but you know that Lolcow test episode where the guy got beat by his girl?
Yeah.
I think she was a descendant of a Sasquatch. See how she was beating him?
She had to have.
It has to be.
Oh my God. Like a fucking monkey. Like a damn gorilla. Yeah.
Greg, you want to watch this? You want to watch this with me? The guy moving in with his girlfriend in their parents' house.
Uh-oh.
Here, I'll share it with you. We'll start it from the beginning. Shout out Gorilla Liz. All right, let me get the video. We'll start from the beginning. All right, let me get the OBS camera. There we go. It'll show my face. It won't show yours, though, Craig. Sorry about that. Or maybe I can get it to show your face.
Good.
Here we go.
Welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. Who we got on the line?
Hello?
All right, I won't be able to see chat yet.
Who do we got on the line?
Oh, wow, I'm really surprised. Hi, my name's Ethan. Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, Ethan. I thought you were surprised. Sorry. Oh,
Hey, surprise! I'm Miles.
Ethan, what's going on, man? Belly on up to the bar. Tell us what's on your mind.
Big part.
See, you know Kobe from the last episode of Hoodfellas, right? The guy who's been making the shorts and everything. We actually do have a bar around Thanksgiving time that me and him are going to do a podcast like this while Lila's over Discord. So, because me and Kobe, we're cousins, so we live right close with each other. We have a bar we are able to go in and just film from if we need to. So, yeah, that Thanksgiving night stream will be pretty fun.
My life's coming up. I met this fine woman. We've been going on for quite some time now. I think around like 6, 8, 9 months, something like that. And
6, 8, 9 months. I love
hey, you want to
that.
get a house with me? And I said, I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty fine. Here's the thing though. She lives up in the good old Kansas City. I live out in the country about, I don't know, an hour.
Who the fuck lives in Kansas? The only one I know is J Clop. You know J Clop?
I think so.
Kind of shows up, talks like this, calls everyone a dumbass. Nerds VC.
Oh, yeah.
Funny fucking dude, but
yeah.
Whenever I hear Kansas City, I just see J Clop.
Hour and a half drive to and from. So we're trying to find a house, but we just don't have enough time. Now, I live with my father. Granted, he's around 7 years old. And I just find it a little bit, embarrassing, just to have a woman over living in this house with me, with my father, 7 years old. I just think it's a little bit embarrassing, a little bit awkward. Maybe I'm just...
Do you think it's embarrassing, Craig?
Well, I don't know.
He's 21 years old, and he lives with his 70-year-old father. I don't think it's that embarrassing.
No, I mean...
I think it might be
that's your dad, man.
I think it might be to move in with your girlfriend into your parents' house, but that's just me personally. But, you know...
got something buzzing around?
No. I was checking to make sure my light was on. But, in this economy, you really can't blame a guy for it.
Yeah.
Thinking about it this way, what do you guys think?
No, it's definitely a little embarrassing, a little awkward. No, just kidding.
we just had a conversation.
I'm just kidding.
Miles, will you grow up? Can you treat our guests with some respect?
So sorry.
Good
I'm so
Lord.
sorry.
There's nothing embarrassing about it.
No, I actually was going to say, it sounds like you and your dad got like a cool vibe going a little.
I'm pretty sure if me and my dad lived solo, we'd have that kind of vibe, to be honest with you. The Step Brothers type vibe. We watched it a little bit, so I'm going to spoil it. Like, you make beef jerky, you shit with the door open, all that type of shit. You ever see the movie Step Brothers with Will Ferrell?
Yes.
Kind of like that vibe with the dad. We make beef jerky. We shit with the door open. I feel like if my dad was ever divorced, thank God he's not, that's the kind of vibe me and him would have.
Bit like on the movie Step Brothers.
Oh, we certainly do.
Yeah, like you
Certainly
guys,
do.
you guys
All the
shit with the door open. You make beef jerky, and now this girl's gonna move in and ruin all that for you guys.
I don't think it's necessarily ruining, but yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's I just never really been like a hey dad, here's my girlfriend, or hey mom, here's my girlfriend at the time. I've always just like singled that out in my life.
You've separated girlfriends from parents.
Yeah.
And now
It's
this
just always
is the
been,
one.
like, an uncomfortable part.
But now this is the one.
Sure.
Whoa.
Sure, yeah, go with that.
Whoa.
Craig, do you shit with the door open?
No.
Apparently everyone else in the chat shits with the door open.
Shit, they wouldn't like me if I shit with the door open, man. The smell that come out of there, man, it wouldn't be so pleasant. I ain't gonna lie, man, because I mean, shit. Some people are like, "Oh, my shit don't stink." Bullshit. Everybody shit stinks. It just stinks a little different, and mine stinks really fucking bad.
Same. This is why I like you, Craig. You don't think your shit don't stink. You're a realist. Don't shit with your dog in the room, Pat Handsome. Fuck.
I think you need to be less worried about the moving in situation.
We got a little bit of commitment issues. We got a little bit of commitment issues.
Okay,
You do or she does?
Yeah.
What? Who?
She did ask you to move in with her.
I guess I do.
You do. Well, then don't do
No,
it.
okay, yeah.
Don't do it. What are you doing?
True. If they have commitment issues, you really shouldn't fucking do it.
Hold on, let's hold on. Let's dive into what.
We better
what do you
dive
think
into
the
it. That's a
root
good point.
of the commitment issues is it? Did something happen to you? Did past relationships? What do you think?
Tell us about your childhood.
Oh man. Okay. So ever since I was a child, I had a crush on this one girl, and my sisters would always bug me, be like, "Hey, I heard you got a crush. I heard you got a crush." I go, "Yeah, no, I'm not telling you guys. I've always been embarrassed about it." And then ever since, in the future parts, whenever I've tried to introduce my significant other to like any side of my family, sisters, my mother, my daughter, not my daughter, my father, within like a week or two or three, the relationship always ends.
Did you
Either I
notice a
break
little
up with
pattern with him there? How he tells time, Craig?
Yeah.
With like 3 different types of dates. That is the most Midwest thing I've heard in a minute. You know, a couple, 4, 5, 6 months, 2, 3, 4 weeks. It's a good system. I'm gonna start using it.
And where they break up with me, no like coalition with.
Are y'all still talking about
parents
shit
or
with the
anything
door
like that.
open?
I just find it that's always what happens. Correlation. Thank you. My apologies. And I'm just afraid of her moving into my place and us having fights or something like that. I mean, every relationship has fights. This is completely normal about it until you get a divorce.
All right, let me add some context. The guy with the glasses on, he just got a divorce like a week before this. So he was burning him.
Oh, damn.
True, you can't buy that kind of loyalty. Dogs protecting you while you take a shit? Fuck yeah.
Where was I?
Burning me?
I forgot where I was. I forgot where I was.
Yeah, Charlie knows all too well about the fighting and the divorce thing.
It's all right. It happens, Charles.
That's all right.
He's consoling you now.
No, look, let's dive into
No, I
this.
mean, that makes total sense. I mean, that's a very, you're worried. It's kind of like, you're worried that if you commit to this, then the last thing you want is to get your heart broken is what you're really worried about.
That and a little bit of embarrassment. I mean, I live with my 7-year-old father, so if I get in a fight, he's going to go down to my kitchen. He's going to be sitting there and be like, that was the weather.
He's paper thin walls. And his dad's like, you come down after a fight, and he's like, oh, God, you're going to need a drink after that. Here you go.
You have any kids, Craig?
Yes, I got 2.
How old?
I got one that's 10 and one that's 7.
Oh, what, 16 and 7, you said? Or 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Is 16-year-old a son or a daughter?
They're both boys.
Oh, okay. So, like, how would you react if your son was 21? He just got into a fight with his girlfriend, and you were sitting in the kitchen. And he comes out. How would you react to that?
Well, I mean, being 21 and everything, I'd probably have a bottle of Jack Daniels sitting right there with a cup full and a cup full for me, and we'd sit there and just drink and talk.
Fuck yeah, that's a good dad right there.
What does your dad think of her?
And then my next thing comes is, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, she's come over to my house about 4, 5, 6 times, and they've had their awkward run-ins, and I've just been so awkward, and I just never introduced her to them.
And how old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
No, we do that because you're so young.
Yeah.
That's why you're sighing, right?
Yeah, that's
You're
why I'm
so-
sighing. What are you're moving in with someone at 21 after 3, 4, 5, 6 months? Also, you're not very good with numbers or memory.
She's moving in with me. She's moving.
Bro, they're young. And the fact they're moving in with each other is crazy.
Shit, I'll tell you a little interesting story. Me and my wife that I got now, we met over Facebook.
Okay.
I was in I think I was 28 and she was in her 20s.
Oh. Damn.
And just like this dude on here, man, I didn't know how to react at first because my stepdad that's, God rest his soul, passed away. And then
Rest
my
in peace.
mother-in-law that's here. And then my mother-in-law that's here, they all wanted me to come move with them the first time that I met. So I didn't know how to react. So, you know what? I just said, fuck it, and took the chance.
Yep.
That's all they need to do is say, fuck it and take the chance. Because I said, fuck it and took the chance. Been married 4 years now.
Damn. By the way, guys, I'm actually gonna set a like goal right now. I'm gonna make it kind of low. If you guys can get friends in here, 10 likes, and next Hoodfellas episode, I'll do a Wisconsin accent the entire time. And I'll just talk like this the entire episode. I think that'd be pretty funny. What do you think, Greg?
Yeah,
Just talk
I
like
think
this.
that'd be pretty good.
Oh, I gotta use
You sound
Duolingo.
like, hold on, who is that?
Is it this guy right here?
It was off the movie. No, it was off the movie Cheers. The big chunky dude that always said.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you sound just like him.
Yeah, there is a way to talk, but yep, we're only 5 likes away, by the way, guys. So just get those 5 likes in, and I'll do an entire Hoodfellas with a Wisconsin accent.
In with me.
She's
Initially, it was like, yeah, we'll get our own house together, and then like, oh yeah, my cousin will come in as well, and we'll pay for the house. But then, things become things, and later down the line, we realize, oh well, situation. Ideally, we can't do that.
Make alt if you have to.
Again, like her parents are kicking her out of the house, and she doesn't have another place to go
So
to. So
she
I bring
lives
it up.
with
I say,
her
hey,
parents as well?
I'll talk to my dad about it.
A whole other story, my guy.
Miles, come on now. It's 2023 now. In this economy, nobody can blame anybody.
No, we're not blaming you.
I'm
for
trying
that.
to get the facts right. So she lives with her parents. You live with your parents, correct?
Uh-huh.
And how old
Single
is she?
father, but yes. She's 22. We were born the same year, but just like opposite end of the spectrum. She was January 14th. I'm December 23rd.
There's no judgment in that.
Not very
No.
much opposite
Why
gift
is
in
she
that.
getting kicked out of her house?
Because she's 22 years old.
Well,
No, there's a story here, dude.
That's a fact. That's like why he kicked me out of the house because she's 22 years old. That's a good fucking line. I can't lie.
her parents really don't like her that much. Me personally, I have a specific type of woman, a specific taste in women. I like them goth girls, and them goth girls are packed full of red flags. So those red flags turn into green flags for me.
You see, that's the same mistake I would make. That's the same mistake I would make at his age too. The red flags turn green. You're into problems at that point, son.
Yep.
So, I mean, you can put one and one together, rebellious, parents didn't really like her that much as a teen. And
Angsty,
kind of
argumentative. Oh, yeah.
Exactly,
What was the straw that got her kicked out of the house? What was the final straw?
Well, okay, she's not entirely kicked from the house, but basically, Oh man, I don't know. It's really just like a multitude of things. She'll try to do her laundry, and then she'll get
facts, Mazer.
Yelled at for doing it. Like, man, come on, I only got 2 days off, and you expect me to clean this entire house? I keep my solitude, and I just keep myself to my room and my room only. You guys expect me to do all this in the house?
Facts.
Granted, I mean, you guys are letting me live here, but like, that's all your guys.
I mean, I imagine that her parents are like, God, you're washing all of your black clothes with all of our light color clothes and bleeding on them to your wife.
That pissed me off too.
Oh yeah.
Quit washing the lights with the darks, bro.
They just have a bunch of gray sheets in that house.
Just everything gets turned to gray.
What do you both do for a living?
Okay, so me, right now, I work in my job is plating. I take 24-foot steel barrels, about like 2 inches in diameter, and I pick them up into a fixture and I scrub them on the inside and outside with this caustic stuff, and I set it in a vat of acid and I plate the inside and outside with nickel. I get paid around like $16 an hour.
Oh, I'm not doing that
Mind
for
you,
$16 an hour.
Out in the country in Kansas. While she lives up in Kansas City, and she gets paid like $12 an hour at a chicken joint.
She's at
$12 an hour in Kansas City.
Well, you gotta also think about it. He said it was back. Back in 2023?
Yeah, that was when
Yeah.
shit was just as expensive as it is now. That was when Joe was still in office, and to be fair, the economy has gotten a little better, but not much. Man, somehow politics still come running their way in all the time. I'm not going to talk about local government, federal, everyone else.
Also, but back then, the pay raise wasn't up either.
True. The cost of living raises. Usually I get like $1 raise each year for that one.
Well, now it's supposed to be like, I think the minimum that you're supposed to get is like $15 an hour starting out.
Oh yeah, I make over that. So there's, but yeah, maybe she had a part-time job at the chicken joint.
12?
Chicken joint.
She's got no car, no bike, and I've been kind of supportive about it.
To be fair, it just sounds like an irresponsible 22-year-old at this point. And it's a guy trying to defend his girl, but not helping her by telling the facts.
Yeah.
By 22, you should have a full adult job.
Well, I mean, he did say she was kind of goth. So if he actually told her the facts, I'd be afraid she'd fucking put a curse on me or something.
Oh, there's more to this, Craig. We got to keep watching.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just difficult to make money up there.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Why don't you come on up to Fargo, North Dakota, where actually $16 an hour you can have your own place. Fair. You can, once in a while sneak out to the bar, have a couple drinks on $16 an hour.
I hear you betcha's hiring.
North Dakota is not real. North Dakota is not real. Come on now.
Says the guy talking about rural Kansas.
North Dakota's not real. Coming from the guy from the boonies in fucking Kansas. As far as I'm
probably ain't even.
As far as I'm
probably ain't even left out of there.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think any of those places are real. Let's be 100%. North Dakota and rural Kansas are not a thing. Not real places.
Oh, now we got an argument.
Yeah.
Kansas.
But hold on, he loves arguments. He's dating an angsty emo girl.
That's fair. I usually just try to shut up because I don't want a relationship going down in the pits. She'll get all political. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that with you. I'm just gonna pop on some TV there.
That's always good. Avoid.
Yep.
That always usually
Smart
goes well.
man.
Is your relationship going well overall?
Oh yeah. Our relationship's doing pretty well.
How long you been dating again?
So. Oh, around 6, 7, 8, 9 months now. Give or take.
6, 7, 8, 9 months.
What is
I'm bad with numbers.
You're bad with numbers or bad remembering when you started dating her exclusively?
A little bit of both. I mean, we both forgot when we first met up with each other. We were talking about it just the other day at like some ramen joint. When did we meet again? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, me neither. You just want to say this date? Yeah, we'll say this date.
That's a healthy relationship right there. When the fact you can't remember when each of them started dating, and then they're like, "Oh, let's just agree we met on this time." Okay. You ever have a girl like that, Craig?
Yeah, my wife now, actually.
Oh, you didn't know when you guys started? You guys are just like, "Oh, let's just agree on this date."
I just remember myself. I just remember how we started dating. I don't exactly remember what day it is, but I don't really think she even cares about what day it is.
Good woman,
because I know we've been together for quite a few years.
Good woman, good woman.
What's that date? I don't remember.
I can't remember.
I would love to have both of you guys on the line. I think it would be an unbelievable dynamic.
Oh, yeah, loop her in. Can you merge her in?
Oh, she's currently at work, unfortunately. She doesn't get out till 7.
She's
It's
chicken
4:31
joint.
for me at the moment.
Working at Chick-fil-A.
Worse. Go Chicken Go.
What the fuck is Go Chicken
What's
Go?
that place?
I don't know.
No idea.
It's like on Anchorman 2 when your guy on Champ Bailey's serving bats instead of chicken. That's where she works. She works at Champ Bailey's chicken joint. I'm sure it's a great spot.
Yeah. So back to your. Do you actually want our advice on if you should do this, or what do you
I'm
want?
confused on what he's asking.
Yeah. What
us.
are you asking us? Because it's a terrible idea, for the record, for you guys to move in together. But
Oh, no, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
You've never introduced her to your dad?
No, he's seen her in the house, but he's never properly introduced.
Kind of, not really. I never properly introduced her. They've had like a couple run-ins, and I'm like, yeah, this is her. Anyway, have a nice day. I'm a very awkward person. I just never like put my loved ones with my family.
So what does your dad say then? You know, the awkward run-in. What does he say to you when you guys are alone about her?
He goes, dude, I got no problem with her, man. I mean, you do you. I'm probably the most chillest guy out here, you know. And my father and I have a great bond, and I'm very blessed for that. Not a lot of people have that, especially goth girls these days. You know what I mean? But
did your dad like grow up on the slopes?
Yeah.
Or in Long Beach, California?
Did he listen to the Grateful Dead? Did he tour with them?
He sounds like a surfer.
Yeah, he sounds like a chill dude.
No,
Kind of
he's
like
a
Craig.
stoner, though.
Kind of like Craig, a chill dude.
Bro,
what's wrong?
I actually looked it up. It is a restaurant in Kansas City. It's called Go Chicken Go.
No fucking way. I'm looking this shit up.
This is the building.
I can't see it. I'll pull it up on mine. Let's
it's
get reviews for Go Chicken Go. I'm gonna go look up their Yelp reviews.
Yeah, it's in Kansas City, Missouri. I just looked it up. Oh, the food don't look too bad there.
No. Taking a while to load. It has some good reviews. That's some.
They get their own sauce.
It's 4 out of 5. I want to see if any of them mention the angsty girl. The girl. I'm trying to look for like old reviews. I'm not seeing any, but I mean, it's kind of
man.
funny.
I had to look it up, man.
Yeah,
because
you got to
they
see
Go
if it's
Chicken
real
Go.
or not.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to her.
So that kind of explains a lot. He's an IT guy. He's a big old programmer. He didn't really go far. He's been landlocked his entire life, but he's gone through 2 divorces. The final one being my
Using the
mother.
term landlocked
And
is
I just live with
awesome.
him.
I'm
It's just
using
two
that.
guys in this big old house, and I just brought up
Two guys in the big old house just smoking weed all day.
Sounds great.
Hey, you know, that's how it be sometimes. You know, some people say, "Oh yeah, I just want to come home, have a nice glass of Tippy Cow," and I'm like, "Hey, you know, give me a glass of Tippy Cow and a big old joint, and I'm a rock with that. That's my good nice afterward game."
I love how not doing much with your life. One of the describers of that was he's been landlocked his whole life.
He didn't have a seat.
I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I mean, I've been landlocked my whole life. I would say I'm doing all right.
He couldn't get out there and find a boat and properly sail.
I mean,
Well, speaking of boat, we do have our own lake named after us.
What's it
Oh,
called?
shit.
Stoner Lake?
Oh, it's just my last name. It's called Donor Lake. Yeah, it's called Boyer's Lake. Boyer. Apostrophe S Lake.
How'd you get a lake named?
I think recently they actually opened that up to the public because I was getting some catch up on this guy because I saw this a long time ago. So apparently they opened up the lake to the public for like public beaches and shit. So that's pretty dope.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Here, let's see how he got a lake named after him.
After you.
This is our property.
Oh, so you guys named the
like
lake after yourselves?
No. Of course not. We had some big old guys come. Yeah, of course we did. Of course we did.
Big old guys. I mean, okay.
So you're doing this.
She's moving in.
Yeah.
I suppose.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
he did kind of
let's
dox
commit to
himself.
it.
Okay.
I know it'll freak you out a little bit to commit to it. Let's commit to her moving in with you and your stoner dad. And what's the dynamic gonna be like?
Yeah.
Is it's like who's cooking meals?
Where's she gonna work?
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the thing. I could get her a job at my job.
He does not want that. You do not want your significant other to work the same place as you.
Oh no.
Don't.
No.
I've always used this saying: "Don't shit where you eat." Never do. Don't date anyone that you work with, and don't do any of that shit. Fuck that.
I swear, I was working at McDonald's here in my town, and this guy got his wife a job.
Oh shit! No.
Oh yeah. After getting his wife a job, I'd say it was probably about a year. They were done, broke up, divorced, and living in separate houses.
And when she was banging the manager, I'm guessing, kind of shit like that.
Yep, probably.
Craig was suspicious of why
he was banging the manager.
You were getting kind of suspicious about why she was getting promoted before you, Craig, right? It was getting kind of suspicious. Why is she moving up to the front cashier and I'm still on the fucking nugget station?
No, shit, I was running the grill and everything.
I was a grill. Back when I worked at McDonald's, I was the grill guy, too. I worked the night shift when I worked at McDonald's, so I was always...
I did, too.
I was the grill, the fryer. The only thing I didn't do with fries and talking to people. They didn't trust me to talk to people, Craig. They thought I'd say... The one time I did, the guy asked me, like, a question, like, why is that more expensive than that? And all I could say was, I don't know, I just work here, dog.
Right? Don't know, just work here.
Yeah.
But, I don't think she do want
But you don't want that.
Yeah. Exactly what
I
we just said.
definitely don't want that. She would embarrass the absolute hell out of me. She's more Asian than, for context, I'm half Chinese, I'm half American. She's full white, and she's way more Asian than I am. She's got ramen bowl, she eats noodles for a living. I'm over here like, damn, I just got out of work at 7 o'clock. Where's my steak and curly fries at? I want.
That's a real man right there.
Steak and curly fries with a beer.
Exactly.
My steak on the table. She's like, yeah, I just made some ramen. I got you some sushi here as well. Man, get that out of here. I can only be Chinese on Tuesdays and Sundays. Am I wrong?
No, I don't think either of us are in a position to tell you you're wrong.
Yep, I was about to say that.
I think you're right, I guess. Yeah.
I don't think either of these two guys can tell them whether they're right or wrong about you can only be Asians on Tuesdays and Sundays. I don't think any of us have the right to do that.
No argument. Okay, so, so where's she gonna
So
work?
why is it like that? Is she trying to? Does she feel like she's got to fit in with you, and that's why there's so much ramen and sushi, or is this like that's actually just?
Oh
the
no,
food
she
she
just
likes?
naturally like that.
Okay.
She just naturally like that. I guess she's been with a lot of Asian folks. I wonder why. I asked her. She goes, "What do you think I have a type in people?" And I look around the room. She's got nothing but like Asian posters. Like she's unfortunately she's into K-pop. I mean,
Run. Any K-pop girl, run.
Run.
Run as
Run
fast
to
as you can away from those people.
me personally, I'm a 60s, 70s, 80s type of guy. I love me some
Oh, yep, this is my guy.
But she's just
60s, 70s, 80s type guy. I could hang out with this guy, drink a beer with him 100%.
absolutely loves that Asian stuff. She asked me, you think I have a type? I look around the room. I go, yeah, I think you like Asian dudes. She goes, no, that's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true. So I think it's a little... Anyway, off topic here. Jobs. I'm just going to get her a job at Walmart. How does that sound?
That's a good call.
I would do
Walmart.
a fleet farm, but there's no fleet farms in Kansas.
You ever been to
Oh,
a fleet farm before, Craig?
No, I have not.
It's the man's version of Walmart. Get everything you need, everything a man would need.
Shit, we ain't got none of them here.
You need to look up Fleet Farm. I think I might have a video for
And
it.
that's the next
after this.
one up.
I'll show you
Well,
Fleet Farm.
I suppose.
think, dude, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Yep, he's gonna be good.
Fine.
I was trying to give you advice. I think you should just give us advice.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's one of those things where you seem like you got a good sense of humor, and no matter what happens, just keep making jokes through the whole thing.
Yep.
I think is the move to do.
Smart man.
So true.
Yeah.
You know,
So true.
And keep us updated. Call us back with an update. We'd like an update on this.
Yeah.
I will. I'll let you know, and I'll get her on the line too next time.
Yeah, in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months or so, after you've moved in and all of that, you got to give us an update on how it's going.
Yeah.
What if your dad and her
I think
just
it's
hit
more
it
like
off?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that'd be scary. That'd be scary. Well, he's not Asian, so I don't have to worry about that.
I think he misread the situation that he was talking about. Like, I think he meant, like, what if you and your dad get along, not what if she fucks your dad? That's the crazy part.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what do I do if
I mean,
like we
I
go down a
didn't
rocky
mean
path
that.
and
I
we
didn't
kinda
mean that
split?
she was gonna hook up with your dad. I just meant like they were gonna
No,
become
I know what
buddies.
you mean, Miles. I know what you mean, Miles. I'm just twisting your nuts. I'm just busting your balls. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to start using the term twisting your nuts.
And busting balls.
Yep. Next time I ever go, I'm on night shift now, so I should be able to go on Nerds. I'm going to fuck with Buff, and he's just like, come on, Buff, I'm just twisting your nuts.
Yeah, he should be on his way back home now.
Oh, he didn't come visit me. What an asshole.
I'm just twisting your nuts. That's a good one. Put that on a t-shirt, Miles.
Would you buy that t-shirt, Craig?
Oh, yeah.
A twisting your nuts t-shirt?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I would too.
Oh, yeah.
You should get a notebook and start writing down important things in it. That's my only piece of advice. Just
The
document
thing is,
the
I'd probably
things.
do that for about like 3 hours and I forget about it, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You know what? Forget it. You got a system
He'd
going.
smoke one too many joints and he'd forget about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone say
man.
joint?
Yeah. Well, there you go, man. I think you're good. I think you're ready for it.
What do you think, Craig? You think he'll be okay?
Yeah, well,
He's got a good way of looking at life.
yeah, he does. I mean, that's one thing to start out with is a good way of looking at life.
Mm-hmm.
But with her,
Ooh, red flags
I
all
think
around.
yeah,
She needs
I don't
some.
think
She
I
got
don't
some growing up
work
to
out
do.
long. Yep.
100%. She has some growing up to do.
No advice that we can give you at this point. I think that you just have to let it go.
Do you do stand-up?
I suppose.
You do
Do I
comedy?
do stand up? No, but I've been thinking about it.
You
I've been
should
thinking
do
about
it.
I don't think I do very well though.
I think you would.
Great.
I really want to become a
I think you do great.
voice actor.
Yeah,
You could probably do that.
You should definitely try some.
Another job AI is taking over. Voice acting.
Yeah.
Shitty.
Stand up and just literally the stuff that you just said. Just talk about your life and people will enjoy it.
Yeah. Find yourself an open mic in Kansas City.
You may have a point there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time you're in Kansas City.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah. Well, next time you're there, find an open mic. Take your girlfriend. Actually, don't take her.
Nope. I was
but
about
just
to
go
say, don't take your girlfriend. If you're going to talk about her, don't take her. Because she go whoop your ass, son.
by yourself.
Right there on stage.
Yep, she'll grab her whatever goth. She'll grab her choker, her goth choker, and spank you.
Oh
with it.
yeah.
Give it a go. Let us know how it goes.
All right, we'll do. We'll do.
All
Sounds
right.
I
good,
appreciate the talk, boys.
Yeah. We do too.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, you too. See ya.
All right.
All right, that was part one. Possibly either this week or whenever I do this next, we'll get into the next one. But Craig, I kind of want to show you what Fleet Farm is, because I think you'll like it. So you know that guy with the beard that we just watched?
Yeah.
He has a whole thing about Fleet Farm.
Well, just about to head into Fleet Farm, the old man mall. Got a DIY project at home. I need to pick up some screws. Should be pretty quick, so let's do it. Love that smell. All right, no distractions today. I just need some screws. So let's find the screws. So I'm on my way to the screws and I found a deal on mason jars. You buy 24, you get 2 free. So
damn good deal. You get
Hell yeah.
26 mason jars.
you can't pass up on that kind of savings. Let's find some screw. Ooh. Yes. Okay, guys. I know I'm here for some screws, but I spotted these hunting hats. I'm thinking I just maybe need to get one of these for just maybe wearing around the house.
True.
Oh yeah.
You always
So
need a
glad I
hat.
came for-
You always need around the house hats. That's what my ABS hat stands for. By the way, we were talking about farmers earlier. Do you know what ABS stands for?
No.
It's the American Breeding Service. It's for artificial insemination. I come from a generations of artificial inseminators for cows.
Okay.
Some screws. All right, back on track. Time to find some screws. I gotta replace the rake that Tony never gave back to me, so good thing I stopped. Oh, getting the call from the old ball and chain, so. Hello. Hey, honey. Told you, I'm just picking up some screws. What's taking me so long? No, I couldn't find a parking spot, so that won't take me too much longer. I do.
One thing you need to know about Fleet Farm is every time you go in, you're going to leave with about 20 other things you didn't think you needed, but you do.
I have some blue boots, but I guess I don't have any yellow ones, so never have too many bungee cords.
Nope, never.
Screws. Can't believe I almost forgot snacks. So you're telling me I can get this bag of peanuts for 19 cents cheaper?
Good
Maybe
deal.
I'll go through them eventually. I don't necessarily need a new ball hitch, but it's always good to have a backup, I think.
Yep.
Pistachios, cashews. I love the camping mix. California walnuts. Don't really like California, but I love walnuts. Almonds. Hey, honey, just like off the top of your head, if we were to have another kid, I know we're not gonna have another kid, but if we were, do you think we'd have a boy or a girl? You think girl? Yeah, I was kind of thinking girl as well.
You see that? That's a real man right there. He's prepared for everything.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually really glad that I stopped here. There's a lot of stuff that I forgot that I needed.
Yeah.
Talk about overpriced. Oh, I think we are.
Those Yeti coolers are overpriced. Anything Yeti on it is just overpriced as shit. You could get the same thing
I don't care where.
Watch them come out with a Yeti bucket, but you can get a bucket from the hardware store for like $1.
Yeah, I don't care where you go. Them Yeti coolers, man, and those are expensive coolers, no matter where you go.
Yep, they're not worth the price.
Running low on fertilizer. Probably should stock up for the spring. Bit of honey, chocolate peanut clusters, fresh, of course, big bag, because we'll go through it eventually.
Yeah.
Yes, I already picked up the screws, but just to make sure I didn't forget what size. What size do I need to pick up? 2-inch screws? Yeah, no, yeah, I already got them. Yep. All right, I'll see you at home. I wonder what size my steering wheel is. You can never have too many straps.
No.
Well, I think I got everything that I need.
Because you always lose the fucking straps, no matter what you're doing. Each project you do, each time you haul something in your truck, you always forget the straps. Or you lose them after you're done using them.
Or you lose the part that you got to strap it down with.
Yeah.
And you just have the strap. Yeah.
It's kind of like one of those things, like a lighter. They're kind of like lighters in a way. You just keep losing them.
Ah, crap, I gotta grab the screws. Okay, there they are. I'm looking for 1.25 inches. There we go.
1.25 inches. He was looking for 2 inches.
Yep.
Yep.
Finally got what I came
Good
for,
excuse
guys.
to go back.
The old screws, so let's maybe get out of here. Hey, honey, I'm back. Got the screws we needed, the old 1.5 inches. 2 inches? I could have swore you said 1.5 inches. These are 1.25 inches. I'll be back.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was Fleet Farm. What do you think of Fleet Farm?
Damn, man, I
That's
wish they had one around here. I'd go.
It's called the Man's Mall for a reason. It's what everybody needs.
We only got one thing that's almost as close to that, and that's a Lowe's.
Oof. Yeah, Lowe's does not compare with a Fleet Farm. At all.
Well, I'm just saying, that's the closest thing we got to one of them here.
Yeah, you need to, if you're ever going to make a trip, stop at a Fleet Farm. That is the way to go. But anyway, we did not hit the Wisconsin goal. I'll give you guys another shot next Hoodfellas episode. So we'll make it higher, though, because obviously we need that. Pretty good stream. Better than I thought we were going to do. I didn't think we were going to get any views this morning. And it's not going to be a long stream. We went for about 1.5 hours, which is all that's really needed. Do you have anything else to say, Craig, before I let you go?
No, just y'all have a good time and just keep up having fun.
All right. Thanks, Craig. I'm going to disconnect you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, wait, I'm going to move you back to waiting. All right, let me switch back cams. I think it's this one. Yep. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little morning news segment I'm doing. Just kind of change things up, have some fun. You know how it is. But most likely next time Lila might join me and we might talk about things she has interest in. But to review, we watched the first part of Ethan's Goth GF saga. Then we talked about the data centers. Mazer and Craig gave their opinions. Kind of opposite opinions, but it's always good to have those. And in the comments, tell us what you think of the data centers. Do you think the people of Port Washington deserve that or no? And with that, I'll see you guys probably Saturday, or if I want to do another stream, I'll announce it. And we'll see you later.
Live from the block to your feed. It's the Hoodfellas Morning News.
Yeah, wake up, pour up, tune into the scene. Epic Brady, keeping it clean. Talking trends, memes, all that's in between. Internet dreams and the wild routines. We got hot takes, laughs, and debates. World gone wild? Yeah, we can relate. It's news with a vibe, never fake, never snooze. You're rocking with the Hoodfellas Morning News. Start your day, we bring the truth. And a few goos too. Coffee in the cup, good mood on cue. Talking what's poppin', what's old, what's new. We the Hoodfellas Morning News. Back. Breaking news? Nah, just breakfast talk. Trending topics, yeah, we do that a lot. Stay tuned, we never clock out, cause we the ones they talking about.